Recipe videos are f***ing exhausting. Hi, welcome to Angel's Anything Show, and today I'm going to be showing you 2 recipes with jackfruit. That's right, folks, jackfruit. So hot right now. Actually, it was like a lot hotter last year and even like a few months ago, but I like to pick up on the trends after they've already died down, which is why I've spent basically all summer drinking those spiked seltzers that everyone was into in 2016. So jackfruit is a huge fruit that's grown in Southeast Asia and maybe some other tropical climates. And it's really weird because it's very fleshy in its consistency and texture. And in this case, for these recipes, when you get the green jackfruit, it means it's unripe, so it has basically no flavor. Like, it looks like chicken, and the texture is like kind of chewy like meat. So weird. The first recipe I'm doing is one that I saw on Nikki Limo's channel, but she took it from Minimalist Baker, so I'm kind of like incepting this recipe. This one is going to be a jackfruit pulled pork recipe, and it's super simple. It basically just requires 2 20-ounce cans of green jackfruit in water, a barbecue spice blend, which is comprised of some brown sugar, chili powder, and other stuff that I'll leave in the description box below where all of this recipe stuff is going to be. You also need barbecue sauce and a little water to dilute the barbecue sauce. Seasonings, barbecue sauce, and jackfruit, that's it. And the next recipe we're going to do is one from Mary's Test Kitchen. And it's jackfruit tuna sliders, and that one's gonna require a little more work. So let's first get started with the jackfruit pulled pork, because I think it's gonna be super easy and that can simmer while we're doing this other recipe. We're getting ambitious, folks. We're doing 2 friggin' jackfruit recipes, baby. Here we go. Okay, so the thing I have not done that I will show you now is you need to take your 2 cans of jackfruit, open them, strain them, get the jackfruit out, rinse the shit out of them, and then we're going to core the jackfruit and take the seeds out. When you get the jackfruit out of the can, they're gonna look like this. You see the little area where it looks like a slightly discolored? That's the core, so you're gonna cut the core out, scoop out any seeds that you see. If there's still seeds left in there, it's fine. They're pretty soft. It's like a very chickeny, meaty, fleshy consistency. It's so weird, like does not feel like fruit at all. Once you have that done, you're gonna have a bowl of jackfruit that looks like this and probably some excess water, which is okay in this recipe because we want it to be a little watery. Okay, so we have our jackfruit, and now all we need to do is add this seasoning blend. Add it to your jackfruit and mix it around with your hands. Already this smells really good. You can kind of like break it apart with your hands a little bit. Like, what I've realized, I thought jackfruit was so complicated, but now that I've been fucking with it for today, I see that it's just like nothing. It's so easy. I'm probably gonna be eating this a lot, assuming it tastes good. The jackfruit's pretty well coated. I don't know if you guys can see that. And now I'm just gonna put it in this pan. Can you guys see this pan? I'm not gonna add any oil. I don't think I need to. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, all right. I'm gonna add some olive oil, whatever. Ooh. You be good. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Well, we're only a few minutes in and I'm already sweating like a pig. I'm exhausted, my creative energy is zapped from me. You're gonna need your Stubbs BBQ and water, but not yet because you gotta kind of let this coagulate on there for a while. So this next recipe, like I said, is from Mary's Test Kitchen. I love that bitch, and if you don't watch Mary's Test Kitchen, you should check it out. The ingredients you need for this recipe is 2 more cans of young green jackfruit, a 1/4 cup of red onion, and a 1/4 cup of celery, so just a little bit of each. Breadcrumbs. If you want them to be vegan, make sure you check because most breadcrumbs are not vegan. I'm using panko, which is not recommended. You also need, You also need sheets of nori, which is like seaweed roll. Then there's another spice blend, which is just like nori and like garlic and salt. Again, I will have all the recipe info below. We're not gonna get too specific right now. But neither of these recipes, besides the jackfruit, require anything so crazy. This jackfruit, by the way, is already starting to smell really good. Now, don't let me forget about it. Oh, the other thing you need for this recipe is beans. Now, the original recipe calls for chickpeas, but I realized last night when prepping, I don't have any chickpeas. The one time I don't have freaking chickpeas, so instead I'm gonna use black beans. Okay, so basically the principle behind this recipe is get your jackfruit all ready. Do what we did before, core it, get the seeds out. And this one, she really emphasized rinsing it, shredding it, straining it, and doing that over and over again. What's left is a very tuna-like consistency. In goes your jackfruit. You're gonna combine it with your 1/4 cup celery, 1/4 cup red onion. So throw that bad mamma jamma in. Take your blend of crushed nori, Old Bay, pepper, blah, blah, blah. Throw that in. Yeah. Then you're gonna add your beans. Like I said, these are supposed to be chickpeas, but they're black beans. They're also supposed to be pureed, and I'm just gonna mash them by hand. So, you're basically just creating the dough for your sliders if you haven't figured that out. Now I'm gonna just like work this together with my hand. I would say the biggest thing when chopping and all this is you just want everything to be in small enough pieces where it creates a nice patty, you know? So nothing, not too small, not too big. And I think we may have found a nice balance here. I gotta wash my hand. Now, we are adding, oh that's right, we need to add breadcrumbs. I only have panko breadcrumbs. This part is, you're supposed to actually add regular breadcrumbs, but I don't have any. Maybe I need like a spoon. I think I'm gonna get a spoon. 1 tablespoon of white miso paste. And then we're gonna add a 4th cup of vegan mayonnaise. And a 4th cup is just 3 tablespoons. So 1, 2, 3. Even though it's vegan, I still think mayonnaise is disgusting. It's all coming together. I'm mentally and physically exhausted, but with the tricks of editing, this should seem like I had a really good time. I think these black beans just might work. Jackfruit, you know, who knew? Fucking jackfruit. All right, well, I'm sweaty and disgruntled, so that must mean that we're almost done with that. Oh my God. I can't do anything, you know, just anything shows. You can't do shit. All right, anyway, let's check on this pulled pork. It looks fucking delicious. And now I'm gonna add the final ingredient, which is barbecue sauce diluted with some water. I don't even know how much. Probably, I think like 3/4 of a cup. And now I'm gonna add some water to dilute it a bit to make it saucy. And then you just stir that shit and wait. So we have our dough-like mixture here, and that's what it should be. It should be dough-like, like this. Like when you pick it up, it sticks together because we want it to stick together when we eat it. I'm gonna take this, form it into a patty, coat it with this panko nori nutritional yeast mixture. It is important when you're making these types of vegan burgers is you really do need to fry them to get them to really stick together, so don't be afraid. When you heat the oil up to the right temp, it's not gonna soak into the slider, it's just gonna crisp the outside, so it's really not that bad for you. You're not like deep frying it. All right, so time for me to start working on these patties, I guess. And we're back. Dan, which one do you want to try first? The
black bean.
No, you're gonna do.
Oh.
That's it. It's a jackfruit tuna slider.
Okay.
Take a bite. How is it? He hasn't even chewed it. I'm like, how is it? It's good.
Delicious.
It's good, right?
Very good.
I tried some before. It's really good. The consistency is what? It's like mushy but not gross. It's not watery. It's just, it tastes like a tuna casserole. Is that what you were thinking?
Yeah, like a crab cake.
So that's that, put it down.
Oh.
This is the jackfruit, no, this is for you.
It's good.
It's good, right?
It's good.
Mmm.
Spicy.
This tasted really good with the black beans. I already tasted it, I already had one. That's why I'm not eating it right now, but it's very good and it's very tuna-y. I love it. What do you think? Would you eat both of these again?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's it. That's the whole jackfruit thing. I wish I had started doing it earlier because then I would have known how easy it was. All right. I washed my hands of this very long, grueling video. Okay.
Just kidding. I put off the camera. Can you edit that in?
Come on.
I don't want to be in that.
All right, get out of here.
Love you.
Yeah.
What?
well, that's it, folks. Thanks for watching this episode of Angel's Anything Show. See you next time. Goodbye. And I have guests coming today, and they don't even know that they're about to get jackfruited. They gonna get jackfruited.